Hey, what's happening, Cheesecake Nation? It is your old pals, Super Judge Funk
And Dave.
and the Dave, blasting at you again with This Week in Wrestling.
And because my allergies are kicking my ass, you're going to get it in a very low tone. So, kicking off this week, I think because the first week we started with Raw, and the second week we started with Lucha, this week start with NXT. Let's do the good, the bad, and the horrible. Good, we got our setups for a few cool matches going down the line. The WrestleMania pre-show, aka NXT TakeOver. We have Shinsuke Nakamura versus El Generico, aka Sami Zayn. And we have Asuka versus Bayley. So, two really great matches. Definitely looking forward to that. In the ugly, or the bad, I guess. That's the second one. Austin Aries promo. I don't know. Took a poop. He never really amazed me with his promos before. I don't really see a reason that would be different. I could pause it. I have the network. Didn't want to. Took a poop. And kind of the ugly / the horrible. I wasn't a big fan of the tag team
Yeah.
match.
I'm just trying to get myself in focus here.
Okay. Just wondering what you're doing over there. So, we had American Alpha versus the Hype Bros. Or, not the Hype Bros, the Vaudevillains. Sorry, we'll get to the Hype Bros match at the end. So, I think it was a really solid match overall.
Yeah, not too bad.
Corey Graves comparing the American Alphas to the Andersons, though. No. They're obviously Steiners. Learn your history. Brother. And
I mean, I think they might have been talking about
the
Revival, but it definitely, like, the way the match was flowing and, like, what they were talking about before, it definitely sounded like they were talking about them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said it about American Alpha. He said they're a lot like the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, aka the Andersons, and they're not.
Yeah.
They're not, no. They're not clubbing, beat the shit out of you wrestlers. They're suplex guys. They're obviously the Steiners. Like, look at their wrestling gear. They're very obviously early 90s Steiners. Pre-Roydie Magoo. I mean, like, the only way you could do it is if, like, Chad Gable came out with wrestling headgear on. And they, like, the other dude grew a mullet. So, alright. I didn't like the end, though. It was very heelish.
Yeah.
Like, a blind tag into an attack from behind into a quick roll-up. I mean, granted, it's their finish, but it's still a pinny finish. I don't know. Just felt kind of weird. Sorry about that. They had a lot of outside shenanigans in that match, too, which I wasn't a big fan of. So, what'd you think?
I have pretty much the same grievances as you. It was just... I don't know. I love the Vaudevillains.
I think they had a really great opening little tussle.
Yeah.
I think that was really good.
Like, the match started off pretty good, then it just kind of dwindled.
Yeah, I think a big thing was I'm thinking they were running low on time.
Yeah.
I don't know if something ran long. Guessing the opening promo where they showed last week's match with Good Forever. Like, cut that out and extend a match or something.
Yeah. Granted, that entire thing lasted the whole entire show. So.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you could have just made it a lot quicker, just shown the falls, because they showed a lot of that match.
Yeah. Which was not necessary.
And then the Sami Zayn promo, which really didn't matter. Like, you could have literally cut him out of it. Like, just had William Regal come out.
Yeah.
And just been like, and our newest shiny. However the hell Regal would say, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinasuke.
Yeah, Nakamura. Address your fans. Asuka. Ask her. So, yeah. I enjoyed it. Hype Bros versus Dawkins and other guy. I don't think they said his name the entire show. I was listening for it. I didn't hear it. Granted, I'm a little out of it. But
I can't remember what it was.
I don't think they said it. I don't think they had a tag team name. I don't know. They didn't get an entrance. I know that.
Yeah, so it couldn't have been that important.
Oh, there's a whole other match we forgot to talk about too. So yeah, we'll go to the Hype Bros. It's pretty much a squash.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, but they definitely seem pretty over.
Oh yeah.
For how much hate I see on like message boards and stuff, where people seem to dislike them.
Hmm.
And then, obviously, the match we forgot, Emma versus
Italian chick.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Jiggle Booty.
She got her ass whooped.
Camto. The Ferrari gear. Yeah, that. I don't know. It's alright. Definitely isn't the best in the women's division in NXT, but I think, Emma's starting to really come together to be something special, so we'll see what she can do when given the opportunity down the line. So, yeah, let's move into, I guess we can do Raw.
We can do the Divas match. Oscar.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It wasn't really much of anything, in all honesty.
Just got to see Asuka do her thing, Bayley do her thing.
Go home. It's like, do your kick thing, then tag out, then you do your belly-to-belly thing, and then let's just win.
Okay.
They,
NXT was meh this week.
yeah, I mean, it's always nice to see Asuka. But, yeah, wasn't a whole lot of anything particularly special. I think they're trying to make sure nobody gets hurt before Mania.
Right.
So, I can't blame them. I'm a little concerned, though, about that, the American Alpha's finish. That, I could see that hurting somebody down the line.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a throw into the air. And then the other guy's pretty much, he's not really catching you so much as he's kind of cushioning your ass. And then he just kind of flexes up. So, like, if you get thrown wrong, like, there's a very high chance you can land right in your head.
Oh, yeah. Don't want that.
So, I'm a little concerned about that one going forward. I know a lot of people have said either they don't like or they think the lung blower the rival uses, I don't know what they call their move, but that, like, assisted code breaker thing.
Yeah.
I call it the lung blower, some people call it the code breaker. So, yeah, like, that thing, I don't think it's dangerous. I could kind of, I guess, understand why people don't like it, because the same reason they don't like the code breaker, because it doesn't actually look like it would hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's wrestling. If somebody tells me something hurts, sure, why not? So, alright, let's go into Raw. Again, obviously trying to protect people for Mania. It wasn't a whole lot. The biggest thing to talk about was the Roman Reigns return. Really weird. They didn't choose to go off air with that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. It was just like, where did Roman go? Like, he's like super angry. Then his boys show up. The Usos.
Mark Henry for some reason.
Mark Henry. Who's the other dude? There's like one other guy in there.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but I just remember the Usos. Then just Mark Henry out of nowhere, just like, come on! He's just like...
I'm glad it wasn't Dean Ambrose though, because it kept Dean Ambrose's character solid.
Yeah.
Of the guy who doesn't really give a crap. Definitely Dolph Ziggler looked good in the match. Mm-hmm. I mean, he did everything you'd want him to do. Triple H made him look strong.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping we'd get more of like the Triple H's, not 100% like telling the refs to like screw these guys to make sure he looks good.
Yeah.
But kind of a little bit more like, like, oh no, his foot was pretty close to the rope. Like a judgment call kind of thing. Like that kind of stuff. Where he's like, oh, I saw your elbow brush against the rope, so you got to break your hold kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like judgment call stuff that seems to always go in Triple H's favor. Like I think that's a solid gimmick to give him moving forward. I was kind of hoping we'd see a little bit more, but I was happy with what we got. Shane McMahon's botch. You will punch and I will miss. You will miss. At least he was a good sport about it and made a joke on Twitter about it.
Yeah.
He's more intimidating up close. Like that was his excuse for botching the line when faced with Taker. They still bought me on this.
Nah.
I mean, I kind of assume Shane will win and he'll be a general manager who's not a week-to-week one. Like, he'll show up for random important shit or via satellite kind of stuff. Because Trips and Steph have girls they need to raise. You know, they can't be on the road every weekend. They need time off.
Yeah.
Vince is getting up there. He can't be there every fucking week. So, I think it's time to end the authority angle. Bring it back when you need it. When Triple H wants to do a match or whatever.
Yeah.
Next year, maybe Shane versus Trips for control of the company. Trips wins. Everybody's happy. That's named Triple H. Stephanie. So you got something to go on. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot happened on Raw. I mean, we got reminded that the Usos and Dudleys are in a feud. That's a thing.
Like how R-Truth... Wait, was that on SmackDown or was that on Raw? With Goldust?
Oh, the Penguin thing?
Who had the match on...
It must have been on SmackDown because I didn't watch SmackDown. I think the Raw one was R-Truth and the Penguin costume.
Yeah.
And he's like, Pittsburgh? I thought we were in Washington or whatever the hell
he's like, we're in Pittsburgh! But yeah, so, like on SmackDown, I think it was Bubba versus Goldust, and then obviously Goldust lost. R-Truth came out, got his ass beat, and then the Usos came out and helped them out, so I was like, thanks R-Truth for nothing. Like, I thought they were going to do something cool with that, then they were going to like shake hands and solidify their teamship. But they didn't.
The golden truth.
But, I gotta say, I mean, you missed it. Like, Roman Reigns came out. But now, I'm no fan of Roman Reigns by any
alright, if you're
stretch of the
saying something about
imagination.
cheering, you gotta know that SmackDown's pre-recorded and they...
Oh, no, I'm not cheering. I'm not cheering. He came out and he cut a quick promo. It sounded a lot better than what he usually does. Like, he was very animated. He wasn't just staring.
SmackDown's pre-recorded, so they'll send him back out to do it again if he fucks it up.
That's true.
It's like saying he had a really good backstage vignette.
Yeah.
Like, there's some pretty funny videos. Like, there's one with Stephanie. She, like, botches a finish. Like, she's supposed to go up on the ramp and yell something out, but she, like, screws it up, so she has to do it completely again. Everybody's just booing the shit out of her. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. I'd rather take a botch line than a redo where, like, all the fans are like, like, boo, fuck you, cunt to the air. That's spoiler alert.
So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're obviously trying to protect people for Mania. Like, they're full on. It's Mania time. Here's our feuds.
Yeah.
Buy our tickets.
I just hope that like, it sounded good, and I hope that what you said wasn't the case, because he sounded a lot better than how he normally does.
I mean, I don't think
promos.
he's incapable of having a good promo. I just think he's a
he hasn't done
good
it yet.
promo. But
hopefully they're getting it through their heads. Like, if they're going to do something, like, if they're insisting on shoving Roman Reigns down our throats, he's got to get better at stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's
Alright, let's just do
getting
a quick
painful.
rundown. These are the Mania matches. Obviously, H in Reigns. I called him something different every time I've heard of him. Brock and Dean. Duds and Usos. New Day and the League of Boys.
The Legal Lads.
Yeah, the League of Lads.
Triple Threat Divas match.
Divas match.
And then Shane O'Mac and Undertaker in a cage.
Alright, so we probably have... Bray's hurt. He's got a back injury. That's why he didn't wrestle at Roadcock block.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so... I don't know if he'll do anything at Mania. I don't know how severe it is. I'm assuming we're getting Zayn and Owens.
Yeah, it's I want to say it's somebody in Kevin Owens. I can't remember who it is though.
And then
I want to say it's Sammy's.
And then we're getting Ryback and Kalisto. And then I assume our pre-show will have some sort of like giant clusterfuck match and the Andre Battle Royal. Or maybe they'll just give more time to the Andre Battle Royal, which could be cool.
Yeah.
Anybody you think could win that this year? Somebody who's not... I'm hoping it's my boy Rufus.
Yeah, I would like to see them... Because, like, Rufus was doing good for a while, and then they just kind of...
Rusev, in case you guys are new. I call him Rufus after I watched this kid. I think it was like on a Not Sam video, and that's what he called Rusev, so now I call it Rufus.
But yeah, they need to bring him back to being a monster heel.
Yeah.
It's what they gotta do. Like, he's a great character waiting to happen. He was a great character. Like,
oh, he's amazing. I love Rufus.
We gotta get rid of the League of Nations.
I love his gimmick of he'll give you his car if you body slam him. That's amazing. Just like, want it, body slam me. No, fuck you.
But how are you thinking about the Divas match, the triple threat? Any?
I think all three are kind of incomplete. I really think they should just put the belt on Natty. But that's just me. Like, I don't understand why she's not the champion.
Mm.
Like, she's the best. I like her. I think Becky could be the best, but at the same time, I don't think she can cut the promos.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't think Flair's retaining.
No.
I think people are kind of over that gimmick with her dad out there. I think it rubs, I don't want to call them feminists. I don't think that's really what they are. It's just the people that want to see women's wrestling come back.
Right.
It rubs them the wrong way to have Ric Flair out there. Like, she has to be female Ric Flair.
Right.
It rubs Flair fans the wrong way because it's just kind of like, yeah, she's not as good as he is. Like, her gimmick should just be, holy shit, I'm an incredible athlete. Watch me do weird shit that no women can do. Like, that should be her gimmick. Just genetically better than other people. She's like, I'm 6, whatever the hell she is. I think she's 6'1", something like that. Like, she's tall, she's strong, she's toned, but she's not like China.
Yeah.
So she should just, that should be her gimmick.
One notch, like, beneath Beth Phoenix.
Yeah. Like, that should be her gimmick. Just, like, she can outlast people until Asuka gets there and she kills her.
But, alright.
But, alright, before we change it, I think Sasha's going to win the title at Mania.
Yeah.
I just think they're going to give it to her. I don't really have a major issue with Sasha, but at the same time, she really hasn't done a whole lot to get me, like, super hyped on her, at least on the main roster.
So they give her the title, get a little bit more spotlight so people can kind of, like...
Yeah, I think they're...
that time.
They're going to start pushing a program with Paige, whoever wins.
Right.
So we'll see what that goes.
I haven't gotten a chance to really see Paige do that much, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see her. I'm liking what I see so far, but...
I think she's a very solid in-ring worker, but I think she's super overrated by a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people,
that's what I heard.
Like, talk about her like she's Ric Flair's promos and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's matches. And I just, no. I don't think she's a good promo. I think she's a solid in-ring worker, but I don't think I'd put her that far above, like, an Alicia Fox or anything. But granted, at the same time, I think a lot of Alicia Fox, she has that Shelton Benjaminism, where, like, she's so athletic, everything she does looks amazing, but at the same time, I think she's a little limited in the ring.
Right.
But when you're just, like, that athletic, everything looks amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, her back drops into, like, the bridges and stuff, and she's got those long legs and pops right up on her toes, so it just looks amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not a racial thing, assholes.
But, yeah, there's nothing more on the WWE. Move right along to Lucha.
So, next week, we're going to get Dragon Azteca, Ray, and the Cannibal. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. It's going to bug me. Alright, but supposedly all three are going to show up at their power coin, if you will. the big cannibal bastard's going to show up. I'm kind of wondering what his gimmick is, just because he seems like he's going to be very close to Mil Muertes. Like,
yeah.
I'd be kind of worried, you know, a little bit too much rubbing off each other. They're both kind of playing the monster, big, scary guy. Trying to think who I think is going to win. You've seen it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Phoenix is champion, but it's for the championship.
They're basically doing to him what they did to Roman Reigns at the Rumble.
Yeah, I think they're going to eliminate Drago pretty quickly. I could see a Puma, maybe a Dragon Azteca, somebody they want to get over pretty quick. Maybe even the big fucking goober, Cannibal. As long as it's not Cage.
Yeah, I can't see them doing that.
I would rather fucking Cobra Moon eliminate Drago or Phoenix. I assume we're gonna see. I don't know. I don't know how many ladies will be in this, because there are quite a few now in Lucha. I don't know if they're planning on doing other matches along with it. I don't think so.
I don't know if you can hear it jingling. I think Merlin is having a fit back there. Something.
I don't know. Who in your opinion, do you think is going to walk out the title holder? Part of me wants to say Dragon Azteca or Rey, but at the same time, like, Mil Muertes makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Like, unless they're going to put it on the big cannibal and they're literally just pushing Mil Muertes out.
Right.
Like, that's...
Maybe give him, like, a revenge storyline.
Yeah. Because if Dario's taken back over, his big goofy brother has to be the champion. Pretty much. And if Katrina wants to stay in charge, Mil has to win. But at the same time, Ray is going to be the match. Like, not putting the title on Ray seems really crazy unless he has like a super limited schedule where he's like, oh no, I'll do a bunch of promos, but I'll do one match.
Yeah.
Like, I'll wrestle Mundo. I know that guy. I don't want anybody else to hurt me. So, like, let's do above or below 50%. I'll name a name. You tell me what you think their chances are, above or below. Let's start with Mundo. You think?
No.
You think he's no chance?
No, not really. I feel like he's just not like...
He's not positioned for it right now?
Yeah.
Cuerno.
I feel like he's up there.
He's got a good shot. Drago retaining. Or, Phoenix retaining.
I don't think that'll happen. I think that'll...
I got one. 50% or less, he'll make it to the final...
Oh, he'll be... Oh, yeah. They'll make him work for it, but I don't think he'll...
I kind of got a feeling he's going to get his shit pushed in. Like, I feel like he's going to get, like, gangbanged to the ground and just destroyed outright. Like, so, like, the entire match, you pretty much feel like we have to have a new champion. Like, I think he's going to be selling hard his injuries from last week. I think Mil will kind of be selling a lot more than normal. All right, back to the game. Pentagon Jr.
Yep, he's up there, but I don't think he'll. I don't think he'll win it though.
Puma.
I don't know. I don't think they would put it on Puma. I feel like he'd be up there. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on Puma.
The Machine. Cage.
No way. You see, he's in that same realm as Mundo.
I'm trying to think of anybody else I can honestly see taking the title outside of the three new guys.
I feel it has to be like one of them.
I feel like it's gonna be Ray, but at the same time, like I don't know what his schedule is. I don't know if he wants to wrestle week to week, if he wants to wrestle everybody there, if he's even interested in being the champion. If he's like, hey, I want to come in and put some young guys over. I don't know if that's his plan. So, all right. Assuming it's not Ray, he's got a limited schedule, whatever. Azteca or Cannibal. Who do you think's got a better shot? I think Azteca has to win it in the season finale. I don't think he gets it yet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's the Cannibal. Dario gets power. Is that the DFC official guess?
Yeah, I will agree with that. I think that'll. I'll put my vote in for that.
I mean, that makes the most sense. It gives Katrina and Mill something. We get a monster match eventually. Maybe some sort of like super hardcore.
Yeah, I'd like to
Like fucking replace the ropes with barbed wire and let them go at each other. Crazy ass match.
Absolutely.
You get Phoenix. Maybe keep him out a couple weeks. Like let's say Mill just throws him through the fucking roof, or chucks him into like the manager area where that plate glass is. And like he's not pinned or anything, but he's out of the match.
Right.
He needs to be stretchered out. I think that's a good way to protect Phoenix.
Yeah.
So, like, he has a legit claim when he comes back. I think Pentagon and Puma still look strong. I think Mundo just needs to steamroll Cage at some point. I don't care how he does it. Because you got to get him where he's a contender. Because, yeah, it's weird that he's not. He's the best promo in the company. By far. Which is something I never thought I would say about John Morrison. But he is a really solid promo right now.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week in wrestling. I'm Dave.
I'm Super Judge Funk. Thank you guys for watching. What?
Almost forgot about it. Making wrestling great again. So,
oh yeah, I forgot.
The colognes. How do we fix them? I think. Oh, sorry guys. I think they need a gimmick change. I think they know they need a gimmick change. The Matadors have been off television for a while. We talked about it.
Very hard to come up with one for these guys.
One of my favorite things in wrestling is a gimmick item. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Every good guy needs a gimmick item. Whether it was like Macho Man's square cape thing. You know, Hulk Hogan chewing on his bandana. Mr. Fuji had a cane. Freddie Blassie also had a cane. You know, there's a lot of really great gimmick items. Surfer Bros. I think that's the gimmick to give the clones. Make them Islanders. Try to keep away from like a more current version of it, which the kind of the Usos are. They're kind of hip beach going guys. I think you need to make them pure on Surfer Bros.
Yeah.
Bring out like a longboard.
It'd be kind of cool if they both come out carrying it and they put it on and they just kind of do the goofy little thing.
I think it'll look a lot like an NXT gimmick. So maybe, take it to NXT, see how people react to it. I think you could also repackage El Torito as a little shark if you wanted.
Yeah.
Where his whole gimmick is he bites people in the ass. It's better than the El Torito gimmick he had where he headbutts people and he has a really hard head.
Yeah. I could definitely see that work very well.
I mean, if you wanted to be a more serious gimmick, you would always do the set the surfboard up in the corner and do a corner finisher into a gimmick surfboard to break it.
Yeah.
I think a double flapjack would be a really good one. Like a double flapjack into a corner makes a solid finish for a tag team. Yeah. There's a lot of other cool tag team moves, though. So, next week, we're doing Fandango. I've been trying to come up with some good ones.
Haven't come up with one yet, but...
I came up with one, but it's not PG. I think his gimmick is like...
Well, we'll save it.
It's sleaze bag. Just put it that way. Stealing Diva's shoes and stuff.
But anyway, guys, with that, thank you for tuning in. Tune in again next week for another This Week in Wrestling. I am Super Judge Funk.
I'm Dave.
Thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget
to make wrestling great again. Now pose.
Bye, guys.